We've been following breaking news this morning. Champaign police are investigating a report of shots fired. This happened near Country Fair Drive and White Streets near Gramercy Park Apartments. You are taking a live look at the active investigation. Police are still there. This happened at about 2 a.m. They taped off the entire block, and they are coming in and out of that apartment building right there, collecting evidence. No word yet on if anyone was hurt. We will continue to follow this and update you throughout the morning. A man was arrested in Decatur after forcing his way into a woman's apartment and shooting another man. This happened at Wabash Crossing Apartments on Martin Luther King Drive in Decatur. Police got a call from the woman at about 2 o'clock this morning. When they got there, the man jumped out of the second-story window of the apartment and ran. Police chased him and arrested him. They also found the gun. The man who was shot was taken to the hospital. Officials say all three of them know each other. A Springfield man is facing charges for a crime spree that police say went from August through January. Ronald Porter is charged with murder, home invasion, armed robbery, sexual assault, and arson. He was arrested in February for robbery. Police recently connected Porter with a murder of a woman in January, where he's accused of stalking her, sexually assaulting her, and then stabbing her to death. Police say he then started her home on fire to destroy the evidence. We have more on those charges and what he's accused of doing to another woman on WCIA.com. A woman is facing DUI charges after a deadly car crash. This happened Saturday on West Church Street by Carson Avenue in Champaign. The car turned over onto its side, trapping the driver's boyfriend. Police say Marcus Williams and Valinda Bender were both taken to the hospital, and Williams later died. Bender's blood alcohol level was 3 times the legal limit. She didn't show up to court, so now there's a warrant out for her arrest. If you know where she is, call police. Crews are investigating 2 vacant house fires in Decatur. Firefighters responded to the first one near Monroe and Division at about 9 o'clock Monday night. And then a few minutes later, another fire was reported. This one was about a block away near Monroe and Olive. Firefighters would not tell us if the fires are connected. They're still investigating the cause.
Current look outside in Springfield. A good morning to us here in the Capitol, looking gloomy again. We have the clouds still in place, and a sprinkle or two not out of the question. I think for the time being, though, I think we might be okay. Your Roofing Dog INET Flooring America weather camera showing not a whole lot of wind out there. Winds were a little more breezy throughout more of yesterday, but don't think they're going to be quite as much of an issue for today. 56 in Springfield, sitting at 54 in Champaign. Indianapolis, 54. Chicago sitting at 57, Des Moines at 57, and Columbia at 58. So there's that spin. It's still out there. It's a little farther away, but still noticing the clouds coming in from the east and that moisture trying to scoot its way on over this way too to help produce some of those sprinkles. But yeah, no shower activity expected for today, as we'll keep that moisture source well off to the east. We'll go later on into this evening and we'll see more of the cloudy skies around, and I think a good amount of clouds around even throughout the overnight, with tomorrow actually becoming a bit more sunny and a little more warmer because of that too. We'll talk about the warmer forecast for Friday, but the much warmer forecast ahead for the weekend with the storm chances coming up, and a look at your 7-day forecast here in about 4 minutes. Christy?
Thanks, Adam. We're going to take a look now at the latest coronavirus numbers in the state. There are more than 2,300 new cases, putting Illinois over the 100,000 mark. 147 more people have died, bringing the state's death toll to now more than 4,500. Central Illinois is on track to move to phase 3 next Friday. When that happens, bars and restaurants will be allowed to seat people outside. Tables have to be 6 feet apart and away from walkways. Employees will have to wear masks as well. There are also recreational changes that can happen. Indoor and outdoor tennis courts can reopen. Golf courses will also be allowed to have foursomes on the same tee, and also they can use carts. Nail and hair salons and tattoo parlors are also set to reopen, and in-person retail shopping will be allowed. You can find a list of more places that can open their doors at the end of the month on WCIA.com. The Pritzker administration is pulling back on an emergency rule that would have punished business owners who defy his orders. The governor threatened to jail any business owners who did that, but he says he'd prefer to fine them, or if things escalate, pull their license. The threat alone has drawn intense pushback from businesses who say the government is overreaching.
But those tools are harsher measures than anybody including me, is interested in pursuing. A business that chooses not to follow the rules can recover from a fine. It is much more expensive to deal with being stripped of a license or forced to close.
Now the governor is going to the legislature asking them to give him an enforcement tool to allow police to write tickets. While lawmakers are back in Springfield, it's now a requirement that they wear masks during session. Anyone not wearing one could be removed from the House floor. Representative Darren Bailey refused, so he was escorted off the floor, and he says he's not sorry.
I have a choice to make if I want to put my mask on and go back in, but right now certainly isn't that time. I'll be monitoring and watching what's taking place in there. You know, we have been in a super minority situation until this time. Hopefully Republican leadership will wake up and force Democrat votes instead of siding with them.
Bailey says he isn't sure whether he will put on a mask to re-enter the Bank of Springfield Center before this week is over. He will be in a Clay County courtroom on Friday for the latest hearing on his lawsuit against the governor's stay-at-home order. Just when it looks like the skies would be quiet this 4th of July, there may in fact be a fireworks show. A Blue Mound business owner says he's hosting a free fireworks display on July 3rd outside of village limits. He submitted a permit to Macon County officials and says they're on board with his plans. He says, as an American, it's important not to let a year pass by without celebrating our freedom. You should still wear a mask while you're out, but some people need something more specific than that to be protected. Still to come in the 6 o'clock hour of the morning show, how 2 U of I students are making sure one group of people are staying safe. Before we get to that, though, let's get a check of our 7-day with Adam.
Yeah, that forecast still looking like it's going to be cloudy today. Tomorrow, a few more rays of sunshine, and then over the weekend, rays of sunshine, but also clouds and storm chances as we really start to warm up with those highs returning into the 80s. Now, I think if we are going to see a drier day out of that 3-day holiday weekend, it's going to be Sunday with only isolated storms, then things may be ramping up a little bit more as far as the percentages heading into Monday, Tuesday, and for next Wednesday. We'll see you back here in about a minute and a half.